Hi guys, my name is Lauren, and today I'm going to be watching the TikTok table challenge, and I will be giving my critiques. Let's do it. Well, this is really funny and cute. It looks like they're having a hard time figuring out where to place their weight so that they can hold each other up, because it's kind of like a seesaw, so you need your weight to be placed evenly based on your body weight and how long you are. It looks pretty challenging because he's pretty tall. He probably needs to bend his legs a little more. Okay, video 2. No, wait. Nice, they got it. They did a good job. You can tell that you have to use a lot of ab strength for this. And so you can tell the girl on top is really, she's kind of in a hollow hold, pulling her abs in really tight to balance it out. They also added a weight. So it kind of goes back to the first thing I was saying, where you want to balance out the weight of the two people. But it also looks like one of the things that they did right is that the person on the bottom, her legs are nice and bent, so her butt is a little bit closer to her knees than the first couple. So it allowed her to kind of find her balancing point for the two of them. Okay, third video. Oh, nice. Wow, they nailed that so fast. Okay, so this is interesting too, because kind of like the first couple, he is a lot taller than her. But she actually is way more extended, kind of to match his lever at the same time. So I think that's how they figured out how to find that balance. And they're both really just using their ab muscles to keep them upright and in position. It's cool to compare the first and the last video. You have a similar thing going on. You have someone who's taller and someone who's smaller. Basically, you have a couple things you have to consider. You really need to use your ab strength to keep your own body upright. You need your leg strength, especially if you're the person on bottom. But the hardest part is really finding the balance between the two of you. And so depending on each person, any person who's trying this, your body type is going to be different. The way your weight is distributed is going to be different. So you kind of have to match those two things, and it takes a little bit of trial and error. But what you can see from the second couple, he really does a good job of hooking his feet behind her torso so that he has enough leverage, and then she also can lean back into his feet so they're secure in that position. And also you notice that her body is nice and elongated. Different from the girls that did it together, and that one her legs were really bent for her to support her partner. And this one, because he's so tall and as he extends out, she needs to lengthen herself out. So she makes herself long. She even adds her arms overhead to maybe add a little bit of weight and length to the position, and that allows them to find that balance. So in the first one, he doesn't quite get his feet in the right position, so she has nothing to lean back on. He has no way to secure himself or even lock in his core, and she probably needs to be a little bit longer so that she can support the balance of his weight as he extends out. I would say that this one's an okay one to try. You kind of want to talk through who's going to be on the bottom, because if you do fall, that person is going to be kind of bearing the load. But you're not far off the ground, so falling for either one of you is not that big of a deal. You're just going to kind of topple over. It looks really fun too. I think that people should try it. They should just take their time, talk their way through it, and maybe have a conversation about how they want to fall so that they can maybe gracefully fall together and nobody gets bruised. I would definitely try it. It looks like a fun kind of partner exercise. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. I'll see you next time.